What if one day reality itself made a mistake? Not your phone crashing, not a passport expiring, not a typo in your name, but a glitch in the very script of existence. You are alive, you are breathing, you are thinking, yet reality refuses to acknowledge you. Your ID vanishes, your family forgets, your face fails recognition systems. You exist outside the memory of the world. This is the chilling paradox of being forgotten by reality. And if this vision unsettles you already, subscribe now. Because what I am about to reveal is not just a story, it's a mirror of the hidden fear inside us all. Moving with first one, the shadow, fear of invisibility. Humans fear death, pain, failure. But beneath all these lies the shadow fear, the fear of invisibility, the terror of being alive but unseen. Psychologists call it existential neglect. It's the nightmare of walking into a room and no one noticing. It's shouting into the air and no one hearing. It's having your name erased mid sentence. We don't just want to breathe, we want to be witnessed. We don't just want to exist, we want to be counted. Without recognition, life dissolves into silence. This is the first layer of the paradox. Not dying, not hurting, but living in the dark, unacknowledged. Moving with next one, the mind collapsing without witness. Identity is not self created, it is reflected. You know your name because someone else called you. You trust your birthday because others recorded it. Strip away that acknowledgement, and the mind begins to fracture. Neuroscience proves it. Ignored people feel pain as sharp as injury. Isolation lights up the same neural circuits as physical wounds. And worse, the brain invents witness steals when none exists. Hallucinations, imaginary voices, paranoia, because every recognition, even hostile, is better than nothing. You begin inventing proof of yourself, but the more you insist you exist, the more insane you seem. It's the spiral of the unseen. Invisibility breeding madness, madness deepening invisibility. The mind becomes its own courtroom with no jury listening. We will. Next one, law and the bureaucratic depths. Now step into the courtroom of reality. In the eyes of the state, your existence is not your body, it is your paperwork, your social security number, your passport, your birth certificate. Lose them and legally you vanish. You cannot marry, you cannot vote, you cannot own. Lawyers call this civil death. Arrive in flesh is law. Refugees live this every day, stranded between nations, invisible on every ledger. Clerical errors have stolen lives, leaving people unable to prove who they are. Imagine hearing a judge say, "You don't exist in our system. Case dismissed." That is not science fiction, that is bureaucracy at its coldest. And in the modern age, algorithms can erase you faster than any dictator. One glitch and the law forgets you ever lived. Moving with next one, digital blackout. When algorithms forget you, we live online. Every message, every like, every search, they all say you are real. But what happens if the algorithm erases your name? One corrupted file, one flagged account, one mistaken AI model, and suddenly you are no longer searchable. Your emails false, face, your face doesn't match, your profile disappears. Tech philosophers call this digital invisibility syndrome. And here's the chilling truth for you. In the digital economy, if you are not searchable, you don't exist. Think of it. Like when was the last time you trusted someone without Googling them? Now imagine being the one no one can find. Your memories remain, your body remains, but the world scrolled forward with no trace of you in its network. And when the network forgets you, the world follows. We with. Next one. The economic eraser. Shadow finance. Recognition is also wealth. Your worth is built on numbers, credit scores, tax IDs, banking histories. These tie you to society's trust. Erase them and you collapse into a financial invisibility. No loans, no contracts, no housing. And here's the cruel paradox for you. You are not officially dead, so you get no benefits. You are not officially alive, so you have no rights. You are trapped in the economic shadow zone. Economists call it the vanish point, a place where a living person is treated like a ghost. No bank sees you, no system supports you, no economy remembers you. And in the capitalism, invisibility is not neutral, it is lethal. We with next one, the soul forgotten, spiritual exile. Ancient religions knew this terror. In Egypt, the second death was being erased from memory. In Christianity, absence from the book of life meant eternal exile. In Hinduism, to fall outside Dharma meant endless wandering. Even psychology reflects it. Mortality is silence, the fear not of dying, but of being erased. So if reality itself forgets you, it's not just data loss. It's exile from creation. You walk without being witnessed. You breathe without being remembered. You exist without acknowledgement. And that is the cruelest exile of all. A soul cut loose, untethered from every chain of recognition, alive yet forgotten. Moving with next one, the infinite loop of eraser. Now imagine this not once but forever. Every morning you wake erased again. Every door closed. Every word unheard. Every footprint wiped. You are not in life. You are not in death. You are in the infinite loop. Philosophers call it the ontological glitch. Like code deleted but still running. Like a character erased from the script but still walking across the stage. You knock, no one answers. You screams, no one writes it down. You exist, but without witness, it feels like nothingness. It's not death, it's not life. It's something far worse, an endless cycle of invisibility. Moving with next one, the business of being seen. Why does visibility matter so much? Because recognition is profitable. Governments profit from your taxes, corporations profit from your data, social media profit from your attention. Your existence is monetized. And when you vanish from the grid, you stop being valuable. And when you stop being valuable, you are discarded. That's why identity protection industries thrive. They sell security against being erased. But here is the paradox for you. No service can restore you if reality itself forgets you. There is no insurance against cosmic deletion. There is no subscription that guarantees you will stay remembered. Because recognition is the final commodity and it can vanish overnight. Moving with next one, self reinforcement, anchoring existence. So, what can you do? How do you survive the glitch? Not by trusting fragile systems, not by relying only on paperwork, not by assuming the network will always remember you. True existence is self reinforcement. Write your story, record your voice, build a legacy that cannot be deleted. Anchor yourself in ways reality struggle to erase. Because if the system collapses, your story may be the last witness of your life. So subscribe now. Every subscriber, every comment, every taste of your digital presence is proof. Proof that you were here. Proof that you were seen. Proof that you exist. And together, we resist the nightmare of being alive, but forgotten by reality.